You know, there's so many books that I want to read and absolutely zero time for me to read them. Today though, we're gonna talk about all the books that are on my TBR. No, we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about books that are on my TBR that I'm planning to read this year. So pretty much books that are on my immediate to be read list, okay? I want to read them immediately. I'm trying this new thing where I'm not buying too many books for me to read. So like my physical TBR list is relatively small, but my imaginary TBR list is longer than I could probably read in my lifetime. So some of the books I do have physical copies of, but if I don't have a physical copy of it, don't you worry. I already have $200 worth of books in my Amazon card, so they will be ordered shortly. But if I don't have a book to show you, I'll just put a little picture on the screen so you know exactly which books I'm talking about. Anyway, I am so excited for this video because not only am I gonna tell you my to be read list, but I'm also excited to see you guys' comments on like what books you think I should be reading first. Hopefully we'll be able to get through all of these by the end of the year. The next couple of months are going to be very busy for me with the holidays coming up, but I'm not going to sleep and I'm going to read. So there's that. All right, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so on our immediate TBR, aka the books that I'm reading right now, are obviously the Zodiac Academy, you guys know. I don't know if you guys want to see like my overall thoughts of Zodiac Academy once I finish it. I didn't do a reading log for this book because when I started the book, I was traveling and it was a mess, and now I'm on book 8 and I don't have a reading log, but I could do like a little summary at the end. My next books that I'm reading are Zodiac Academy 9, and then there's also this like little novella from the fucking Lizard Man. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. That's what we're reading next. I have my TBR card here, which is why I'm always looking over here. This is a series that I've been meaning to read for so freaking long. We have How Does It Feel and What Did You Do? I literally have no idea what these books are about. Like I read the back, but still confused. I only read them because of this one book talker that I follow, and her reaction to this book was everything I've ever wanted and more. Roll the TikTok. Because what the fuck? Okay, you see how she reacted? I want to react like that, which is why I want to read these so freaking bad. And apparently this one ends in a cliffhanger, so now we have book 2, but I think it's a 3-book series. I can be wrong. We have The Inmate by Frida McFadden. I've only read one book from her, which is the, what's that thing called? Hold on, please hold. Never Lie. And I've heard Inmate is even better. I also have The Housemaid here. This is the second one. The first one's somewhere on the shelf, but it's also on my TBR. These are such fast reads. I literally devoured Never Lie in like under a day. Okay, we're gonna quick mention this book because it's on my TBR card, but I don't think I'll be reading it this year. 1,000 Boy Kisses and 1,000 Broken Pieces. I just know one of the people dies, and I don't do well with books where one person dies. I just put myself through hell and back with Zodiac, and I'm not even done with it yet, so I can't be reading anything emotional like this for a while. Oh my god, this is actually a book series that I've been meaning to read for a long time. I think this is the order. We have The Unwanted Marriage, The Temporary Wife, The Wrong Bride, and The Broken Vows. I don't even know if it follows the same couple, separate couples, or whatnot, but I'm pretty sure I've heard a lot of people talk good about these books on Book Talk. So I'm pretty sure it's like just like a basic romance. I could be wrong, but they look fun. Oh my god, this is gonna be my fall book. I'm gonna hopefully love this book and make this my personality. We have the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. It's giving fall. It's giving everything I've ever wanted and more. And she also has another book that's on the way. I don't know why, but it's on back order. It's called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Another one that's coming out right before Christmas, The Christmas Tree Farm. I cannot wait to read them. And also the covers for these books, like all of them, are everything I have ever wanted and more, okay? Let's read the back of this one real quick because I'm gonna be reading this one very, very soon. A small town spicy romance. Okay, wait, I didn't know this was gonna be spicy. It's giving not spicy on the book cover, but slay. When a secret message turns up hidden in a book in a cinnamon bun bookstore, Hazel can't understand it. As more secret codes appear between the pages, she decides to follow the trail of clues. She needs someone to help her out. Gorgeous and outgoing fireman Noah is always up for an adventure, and a scavenger hunt sounds like a lot of fun. Their undeniable chemistry might be just as hot as the fresh out of the oven cinnamon buns the bookstore sells. That's so cute. Is it told in third POV? Okay, it is, but it's fine. We can overlook that. While we're on the subject of fall books, we also have Lucy Score, Fall into Temptation. I don't think it's a fall book, but it's giving fall. It says fall, so I'm gonna pretend like it's fall. If you hear the gardeners in the background, I am really sorry. I'm gonna try to fix it when I edit it, okay? So hopefully you can't hear them that much. And then we also have No More Secrets, once again by Lucy Score. I just realized these are a series. It says on the bottom, a Blue Moon romantic comedy. Love that. Next on the list, we have Chasing Love by Kat T. Mason. And listen to this shit. Let's read the back. Oh, I'm sorry. He was my first love, shattered me, then left me without a goodbye. 8 years have passed, but now he's back. But I'm engaged. Wait, what? And he will do anything to make sure I'm his again. I fought hard to rebuild my life, so when the ever so perfect Julian Baker proposes marriage, I am ready to forget the past and move on with my new love. In a cruel twist of fate, my past and future collide. I'm forced to face the man who destroyed my heart back in high school. Lex Edwards turned billionaire tycoon is ruthless, cunning, and will not stop until I'm his. Okay, a billionaire romance, yes. A complicated love triangle was never something I imagined when Julian proposed to me, especially not involving Lex. Hearts and egos are bound to be broken, but whose heart will capture mine when the darkness fades? A love triangle? Oh my god. This just moved up on my TBR to like one of the top ones. Next we have The Bonus by TL Swan. So the reason why I know I'm gonna eat this shit up and leave absolutely zero crumbs behind is because her boss is a nightmare, but the bonus is worth it. What's the bonus? Is the boss the bonus? Let's read the back. Gabriel Ferreira is tall and handsome, but most days she wants to stub her eyes out with a pencil. Anything to stop her seeing his perfection. How any female could work in these conditions and not be completely besotted with him is beyond her. Then he opens his mouth and she remembers why. He's bossy and sarcastic with a wit so sharp it could cut grass. Yes! Grace is tired of organizing his glamorous and exciting life instead of living her own. Determined to find true happiness, she hands in her resignation. Furious, he won't accept it and rages like never before. Desperate to keep her, he offers her a bonus. I hope it's the D. Just kidding. One she never saw coming. Finally, it's Grace's turn to be a boss. Hold on. This is giving so much fun. There's so many good books. Moving on, we have Penelope Douglas, Five Brothers. Okay, listen. I'm not gonna lie. There was a reason I bought this. It's because I don't even want to say it. But if you read anything from Penelope Douglas, and I feel like if Penelope writes a book and names it Five Brothers, we all know what to expect here. I really do want to see this through because I feel like Penelope just knows how to write spice. I have to finish Rena Kant Legacy of God series. I have left The God of Fury and The God of War. I heard so many good things about this book, and if there's one person that knows how to write a good dark romance, it's Rena Kent. So I am so excited about these. Next we have, this is kind of like a standalone, Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Apparently, I'm pretty sure Ali Hazelwood doesn't write a lot of spice. I've only read one book from her before, but apparently this book is very spicy, and I think it's about a vampire, right? But when this book just came out, it was all over my TikTok, so I have to see what the hype's about. I've also been dying to read Culty from Mariana Zapata. Apparently she is like the queen of slow burn romance. There's also another book from Look Up With Love. I have that one, but I can't find it on my shelves. I need to at least read one of her books by the end of the year. It's either this one or the other one. Let me know which one you guys like more. I've heard more good things about Culty than from Look Up With Love, but they both are like very, very high highly rated. The Unmaking of June Farrow. One of my friends recommended this to me. She said it's the best book she's ever read. This is definitely fantasy. I don't know if it has spice. Let's read the back and see what's up. In the small mountain town of Jasper in North Carolina, the Farrow women are known for their thriving flower farm. That's so cute. And the mysterious curse, oh, that's not good, that has haunted them for generations. Really not good. When Susanna Farrow disappears, she left her daughter June to be raised by her grandmother. Everyone in Jasper is certain it's only a matter of time before she finds the same end, but June has kept her secret that her unraveling has already begun. Ooh, secrets. After her grandmother's death, June follows a series of clues that link her mother's disappearance to the town's dark history, leading finally to a red door. Behind it may lay the answer to mysteries that have always lingered like a dark shadow. Upon crossing the threshold, June embarks on a journey that will not only change both the past and the future, but entangle her fate and her heart in star-crossed love. Excuse me? Oh wait, Spells for Forgetting Adrienne Young. Is that another book in the series, or is that just another book wrote by her? Is this like a standalone, or is there a series for this? Because I don't really like reading books that have incomplete series. I already have so many of those. I can't be bothered to be left on a cliffhanger for that long. Now let me pull up my phone notes, because there's a bunch of books that I don't have a hard copy of yet, but I still want to read. Recently I read Passenger Princess by Morgan Elizabeth, and the second book of this series, I'm pretty sure interconnected standalones, is coming out sometime later this year. It's called If It Was a Movie, and first of all, the cover is so cute, and I absolutely loved this book, so I cannot wait for the second one in the series, and I'm literally reading it as soon as it comes out. We also have The Striker by Anna Wang, which I've been waiting for that book for probably like 6 months now. Ever since she announced that the book was coming out, before she even revealed the cover or anything, I have been dying to read it, so you best believe as soon as it hits the stores, I will be running to get it. Okay, every single time I go to Barnes & Noble, I see this particular series and I always want to get them, and for some reason I don't. But I have been dying to read them. Not only are the covers for all three of the books are very aesthetically pleasing, but I've also heard so many good things about these books. We have, I don't know the name of the whole series, but the first book in the series is called Done and Dusted, and then there's 2 or 3 more, I'm not even sure, but these covers are so freaking pretty. Like, are you kidding me? Another series that I've been dying to read is My Dark Romeo. So many of you on my book talk have told me to read the series. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered like the limited edition books that they have on Amazon. There's 2 books in a series, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what the books are about. That's probably why I haven't like pulled the trigger on buying them yet, but we're gonna go on Amazon right now and I want to read like a little summary or something. Okay, first of all, An Enemies to Lovers Romance sold immediately. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that. Okay, so and the second book is My Dark Desire. Another Enemies to Lovers romance. Wait, are they connected or are they interconnected standalones? Let's read like the back of this. Book overview. My fairy tale turned into a cautionary one, inked in tar and sealed in tears. Okay. It was supposed to be a harmless kiss at a lavish debutante ball, a clandestine moment with a handsome stranger, but unlike his namesake, my Romeo isn't driven by love. He's fueled by revenge. To him, I'm a chess piece, leverage. His rival's betrothed. To me, he's a man deserving of poison. A dark prince I refuse to marry. Hold on, whoa. It's giving Enemies. He thinks I'll accept my fate while I plan to rewrite it. And in my story, Juliet doesn't die, but Romeo, he perishes. It's a standalone. My Dark Romeo is a standalone, reluctant, arranged marriage romance between a cruel billionaire. Not the cruel billionaire. Oh my god, I'm literally buying it right now. And feisty Harris, unafraid to fight back. It is set in the decadent Dark Prince road world. Why has nobody told me about these books before? Okay, forget everything I said. I am literally adding them both to cart right now. Wait, can we read the other one? Okay, My Dark Desire. Listen to the back of this one. Problem number 1, America's most unattainable bachelor caught me. Problem number 2, he decides to keep me as the help. Zachary Sun's winter may be the coldest I've ever felt, but he makes my skin burn. Oh my god, literally stop. Reserved, calculated, and savagely cruel, he thrives on the weakness of others. Little does he know, he just met his match. He may be American royalty, but this peasant will rise to become queen. Stop. I need these books immediately. Like, I'm reading them. This is my next book that I'm gonna read. I'm so fucking reading these. Wait, are they spicy? Can somebody tell me if they're spicy? I actually don't even care if they are. I'm still gonna read them, but I would like to know, please. Okay, whoa, I don't need to be this excited about so many books. I know I just said I don't need this many books on my TBR, but there's another series that I've been meaning to read, The Hollow Boys. I don't have any of the books. There's 5 of them. The covers of these are absolutely beautiful. I think it's a dark romance. Let's read the back of one of them. Okay, so book 1 is The Lies We Steal. The covers are just so fucking pretty. It's a dark romance, confirmed. Thank you very much. It's been a month since we stood above that empty grave that stunk of burnt flesh and secrets. All of us were dressed to the nines, one of us wearing a wedding dress. A date that was supposed to mark the beginning of a new adventure. It marked the bitter end of our vengeance. Hollow Heights University. Okay, so they're college students. Oh my god, wait. It's kind of giving Legacy of Gods series, and because I'm almost done with those series, I've actually been looking for a series to replace them, and this seems like it's gonna be a perfect replacement for that. I honestly don't even want to know how many books we just discussed today, but there's one more. Actually 3 more, but it's one more series, so we'll say one more. It is this series from Lucy Score. I have been meaning to read these for so freaking long. There's Pretend You're Mine, Protecting What's Mine, and Finally Mine. And everything that I've ever read by Lucy Score has been a 10 out of 10. Okay, do you think I'm crazy thinking that I'll be able to read all of those books before the end of the year? I fear I might just be fucking insane for this. But there you have it. Those are all of my books on my immediate to be read list. You don't even want to know how many books I have on just like my regular TBR. We're not even gonna dive in there. That's just information that I don't even want to think about, quite frankly. Let me know which one of these books you guys think I need to read first. There's so many contenders. I do think my Dark Romeo right now is the winner, but I'm also like starting to remember the other books that I mentioned, and I really want to read those ASAP too. So I don't know where to even start with this one, but let me know, maybe there's other books that you guys want me to read so I can put them on my TBR, because at this point there's so many of them, the more the merrier. It doesn't even make any difference to me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on my book talk for a lot more book content. I post on there all the fucking time. And then follow me on my Instagram for more up-to-date content. Yeah, I gotta go and start on this TBR because I wonder how many books I just mentioned, because if it's like more than 30, I'm literally done. I hope it's not more than 30. Somebody count this for me. Yana editing this, count this and put the number of how many books I just talked about it. If it's under 30, I think we can make it happen before the end of the year. If it's over 30, I don't even want to talk about it, okay? And that's it for today. I will see you in my next one. Bye! Say bye, book friends. Bye-bye.